I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone today to make this video, but I do see the importance of sharing my story in the hope that others will learn from my mistake. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Irish, and as you can see, I have the typical Irish skin, which is very, very fair. But that didn't stop me from soaking up the sun every opportunity I had when I was younger. I'm even guilty of having used sunbed in the past, and those are a definite no-no for everyone today, I hope. Now, years later, I am suffering the consequences of all that sun exposure I had in the past. In the last 15 years, I have been pretty good. I go to the dermatologist every year, but every year they find a new sun damage spot that has to be treated. A lot of the spots have been biopsied and they have come back with basal cell carcinoma, which I've been treated for. And for those of you who don't know, basal cell carcinoma is a type of skin cancer. It's not a very serious one, but it has to be treated. And I've had some removed from my face, one here, where I had 10 stitches. I've had them removed from my chest area. I've also had sunspots frozen off. And the reason I'm sharing this right now is my recent visit to the dermatologist. They found another tiny little spot, which would have been similar to a paper cut or a little bit of flaky skin. And it was right here. And it has now been treated, as you can see here. I'm going to show you what. This one is a squamous cell carcinoma, which is a stage up from a basal cell carcinoma. So naturally enough, it has to be treated as well. There are some options. They could have cut it out, but they would have had to take a large area of my skin here. They could have tried to freeze it off, but that probably wouldn't be the best option. My doctor suggested a cream, which I have been using, and that's why it looks a little bit red right now. And I'm going to show you my skincare routine has become very, very simple. If I go out in the sun, I will make sure that I'm putting on a factor 50 minimum on my face. I try to avoid the sun at all costs. My daily routine is when I'm putting on a moisturizer or foundation, I will make sure that it also has some sun protection in it. And at the end of the day, when I'm removing my makeup, I try to keep that as simple as possible as well. I will remove it with water and these gentle little pads that I was able to use even when this was extremely sore. The reason I'm sharing this is I want you to learn from my mistakes. Please, your children, if they're going to be in the sun, make sure they have a factor 50 on them at all times, especially if you live in the region that we're in, which is the UAE. The sun is extremely hot and damaging here. Avoid the sun at all costs. And if you are suspicious about any marks that you might have, please find a dermatologist, have it seen to. My dermatologist is amazing. If anybody wants to reach out, I can give you the details of her. Just from this video, I'm hoping that you will protect your skin and be more careful than I have been in the past. And have a good day.